LOstArk is a MMORPG that will be launching globally in under a week, and here is my role on day 1 to maximize my reward. The real purpose of this video is to advertise that I'll be playing this game 24/7 on stream on twitch.tv/Tenten game, but also to let my YouTube vlog know that, well, I won't be really making any video this week because I'll be so busy grinding out the game. If you've never played the game before, I heavily encourage that you take the game slow to see what the game has to offer for you. Its incredible world building as well as its amazing story. But if you're a meta player like me who is just looking to push for endgame, here is what I will be doing initially. When you first start LOstArk, you will arrive at the bottom of the map, and then you want to follow your main story quest, and your main story quest will pretty much take you across the entire continent from left to right. You don't have to do any side quests, just doing the main story quest is good enough. And finally, your main story quest will end at the East Lieutenant region. You also gain access to your ship, and it will let you sail at the harbor. From here on, your main focus is going to be the blue world quest for each continent. So you're going to sail from the harbor to Torque, and from here on, you want to do the blue world quest for this region or continent. And once you finish up with that, you're going to move on to the next one and do the same thing. So you're going to sail from East Lieutenant to Torque, and then to Annie, do the blue world quest here, move on to Arfid, which is going to have you do the blue world quest here, and finally into North Fern, and finally do the blue world quest here as well. Once you're done with that, you will end up at Burn Castle, and you'll be level 50 by now, and then this is when LOstArk endgame gameplay loop finally starts. Assuming you're able to hit level 50 on day 1, depending on how much time you have until the server reset, you will want to decide whether or not you want to do your daily stuff now, which is going to be your 2x Chaos Dungeon, your 2x Guardian Raid, as well as your 3x Una task. You'll be able to find the Guardian Raid board as well as the Chaos Dungeon statue at the north of the Burn Castle region here. However, if you do have time before you need to do your Guardian Raid as well as your Chaos Dungeon, maybe you missed the first day reset because of server issues, so you have a lot of time anyway, then what you want to be doing is the island to gain material before you do them. And here is the island route that I'll be using when I first start the game to gain my material. Starting off, we're going to go back to the harbor and take the liner back down to the East Lieutenant region at the main wave harbor. Once we have that, we're going to sail to each one of these islands to gain our material. So we're going to start by doing the Serenity Island for material, and we're going to sail up to the Total Silver Island, which is going to be located here. Each of these islands will have a quest that gives you material, so you're going to finish that up, and then you're going to do Panther Island, once again finish that quest here up, and move on to the Starlight Island. You're not actually going to finish the quest here, you're only going to do the first quest here for 10 leaf stones. And then what I'm going to do is actually travel to the Sunflower Island for the first quest. The Sunflower Island quest will have you talk to NPC at Peto, which will travel down and to here. At Peto, we're going to pick up the Large Glacier quest as well, which is really important that you pick up this quest right here, right now. And finally, once we have picked up the quest here, as well as the continue the Sunflower quest, we're going to go back to Sunflower Island and talk to another NPC and finish up the quest here, until it requires us to talk to the next NPC. So once we finish up with Sunflower Island, we're going to do Lonely Island for the Quick Island Heart, and then we move on to the Seagull Island, which is going to be located right here. Once again, finish up the Seagull Island for material, and then we'll move up to White Wave Island for material here, and finally we will move to the Tower of Shadow, which is located here for material until we have to do floor 24 of the actual tower. Once we have finished that up, we will gain access to a lot of material. However, we're not done yet. We go back to Northern, and we want to switch out our ship. We have to switch out our ship to the Icebreaker in order to travel to the Shushrire region. This is really important that you bring your Icebreaker, otherwise you won't be able to get into the Shushrire region. With your Icebreaker, you're going to arrive at Shushrire, and here you want to do the Shushrire world quest for your 302 gear. Once we have our Shushrire gear, we're also going to move to Argon. We'll set sail again to the top right of the map to the Argon Island, and then the Glacier Island to finish up the Large Glacier quest. And finally, once we're done that, we'll move down to the Runaway Island, which is located right here. And do the Gold Wave Island to unlock the Una task, as well as doing the Una task here. And finally into the Icy Heart Island to do the Una task here as well. This is gonna be the goal before I do my daily, and then from here on I'll just do the daily stuff out of the way. And from there on, we're just gonna start setting up our account for other stuff, and I'll also go back down to start doing the engraving book island as well. So I'll go back down and start doing the rest of the other island that give me engraving book. These are gonna be the island that are highlighted in red circle in the image here, and these island give combat books which are needed to learn engravings. So what I'm gonna do is like come down for Forgotten Island and to the Lost City Island, and then I'm actually gonna go to the Back Fang Island to set my Bifrost there for the Back Fang affinity, and then I'll just travel up to Freedom Island to do the rest of the engraving book island to Totopia and stuff, and then finally move back up, or once again to pretty much do all of these islands and get them out of the way. And that's pretty much gonna be it for the gold on day 1 as well as day 2 and stuff. Other than that, I'll probably start working on Island Heart. So for example, working on Slime Island and stuff to acquire my 20 Island Heart for the skill point before these islands are too contested. If you don't know what Island Heart is, it's pretty much every island have an Island Heart that you can get. It's pretty much like completion of the island, and by getting 20 of those, you're awarded with skill point, which will increase your skill level. So it's important to get them. Some of these are easy to get, however they will be contested early. For example, Mushroom Forest Island will have you fight for the mushroom, so it's best to do them when there is little amount of people, which probably will be when the server first starts. And that's pretty much gonna be it for my personal plan and routes. This video is pretty much made for myself to keep track of what my routes is. However, I figured I'll share them with the rest of you guys anyway. And with that being said, this is pretty much going to be the end of the video. And as mentioned at the beginning of the video, that I'll be busy playing LOstArk this week 24/7, so there won't be other video be pushed out. I don't think I'll be making LOstArk guide on this channel or at all. I just don't think it's needed. But with that being said, I'll see you guys over my Twitch, and see y'all there.